I'm Janelle Stolten-Holtmeyer, Associate Editor of Modern Distribution Management, and today I'm talking with Michael Sprague of Thomas Industrial Network, where Mike heads up the Enterprise Solutions Group. The Enterprise Solutions Group works closely with manufacturers and distributors to manage digital product data across enterprise-wide systems and sales channels. The disconnect between manufacturers and distributors around product data sharing is critical and can be very costly. Thomas just released new research on the consequences of this disconnect, and that's why we're talking with Michael today. So welcome, Mike. How are you today?
I'm great. Thanks, Janelle.
So why is product data sharing so important, and why is it so difficult to do right?
Well, Janelle, lots of customers now are using the web to do substantial product research even before they ever engage the distributor. You have to have your product data built out, and you have to have it accessible to even be found. In the customer's eyes, if they can't find the data, you don't make the product. There's also a whole lot of pre-sale and post-sale customer service tasks that can be reduced or eliminated with rich supplier product data available. So these are tasks that no longer have to be done by the distributor or by the manufacturer. And if you don't have this data, it puts a lot of strain on the relationship between the distributor and the manufacturer relationship because everybody's sales are negatively impacted. So that's why it's important. Why is it so difficult? Well, there's just so much data. And every distributor and every industry have their own specific formats. Combine that with the staffing on both the distributor and on the manufacturer side doesn't support the amount of data manipulation that's required. And you have to be able to do it consistently. Getting a data extract or feeding a system once is a good thing, but you have to be able to do it over and over again because data on the manufacturing side changes and the distributors are looking for updates. So you have to have a system or a process that you can do it in a consistent fashion. So, to give you an example here, one of our motor clients was shocked to find out that their largest distributor had rich product data on only 75 products, and they carry 7,000. I asked them, can you quantify that for me? They said, we can't even quantify the lost sales opportunities because we didn't have the data available. At the end of the day, the net result, incomplete data sharing, leads to loss of sales, more customer service costs, and an overall strained relationship.
Wow, that's a lot of different things going on there.
Yeah, it is.
So what are some of the key barriers to getting this right, other than the large data content there? Is there an area where this is a bigger issue than elsewhere?
Going into this thing, I would go talk to the manufacturers or to the distributors about the data issues and what I was seeing from others. And I tell you, the biggest issue or barrier would be understanding the problem. They know their side of the equation, but not the others, and the systems and everything that's involved. And especially the people working in the data actually understand it, but the managers and the senior executives say, of course we sell so-and-so's products, but they don't understand what's required to get the data into the systems to do that. And on the manufacturing side, when we go to collect data for a distributor, it says, here's all the fields I want. Most of the manufacturers don't even have this in a consistent place. A lot of it is in the heads, I kid you not, of product managers and engineers. And if they can just get that data out and get it into a system where they maintain it, it's a huge marketing, sales, and customer service asset. I mean, to have that you can replicate that everywhere is just is a tremendous asset. As far as areas where it's better or worse, I think this is a general problem with any kind of product being sold. Thomas works in the B2B space, but where the products are highly specified is where I see it the most because there are so many attributes. And a lot of performance and application use data, it has impacts on safety and performance and reliability, so it's even more acute in those areas because it's not like a gloves and do you want the white or the black pair. It's a motor or a bearing, and there's load ratings. It's a lot of detailed data that really matters, and I think that's where I see this being most acute.